Hi there, this is George, and this is the first time I've done a video blog, so I hope you enjoy it. I'm going to be doing most of my blogs like this for a while now. There is a reason for that. I'll explain why a bit later. But first, I'm going to talk a bit about gay actors in Hollywood, because it's something that really interests me. I've been doing a bit of research on it, and there are a few people who have said that gay actors aren't convincing in straight roles, and Hollywood has been criticised for not allowing gay actors to play gay roles either, which, well, I don't mind if they get straight actors to play gay roles because they can do that, it's not a problem. They're acting, so it's not themselves. But what annoys me is when people say that an actor's sexuality can depend on what kind of character they can play. Sorry, I didn't quite say that right. Like, you know what I mean. It's like if people think that you can only play a certain kind of character because of your sexuality, I just find that really, really weird and a bit misguided because we're actors. Like, I'm an actor, and when you're acting, you're not being yourself. So, does that mean that only Christian actors can play Christians? Or whatever. I just find it really weird. So if you'd like to leave a comment or something to let me know what you think about gay actors playing certain roles. Apparently Hollywood is actually quite homophobic, so I'm going to do a bit more research into this because it really interests me. Anyway, I said I was going to explain why I'm doing video blogs, and the reason for this is because something very, very important has been happening this week, and that is the latest series of Big Brother. I'm going to talk a little bit about Big Brother, and you might think, sorry, the screen just did that. It does that sometimes. I'm not sure if you saw anything. But anyway, you might be thinking, what does an actor and political activist have to say about Big Brother? Well, let me tell you, like, in my view, Big Brother is absolutely brilliant because it just shows what people are like in that kind of situation. And, like, you see different people on it each year, and it really gives you an idea of what certain people are all about. So I'm going to talk a little bit about the characters that they've got this this year. Actually, I don't think it's as good as it was on Channel 4. I don't think they've used binary oppositions that well this year, and the editing isn't quite so good, I don't think. But I quite like quite a lot of the characters they've got. They seem like quite nice people. A lot of them seem quite genuine. So as I said, I'm going to talk a little bit about the characters, and I'm going to do this every week so you can see how much my opinions change throughout the series. So I'm going to do them in order. I've just got a bit of a list here. Number 13, we have Harry, and he's the person I like the least. I'm doing this in order of how much I like them, and Harry's the person I like the least. I guess I'm probably a bit kind of prejudiced towards him because his views on fox hunting, and I don't agree with fox hunting. I don't think it's a good thing. But Harry just seems like really arrogant. I just don't like him. Haven't liked him since he went in, and he's probably going to last quite a long time. And he was one of the three people who was up for eviction first, and I really wanted him to go, but he didn't go. Someone called Tashi went, who I actually really liked, and I hoped was going to go quite a long way, but it wasn't to be. So I really hope that Harry will go next next week, but I don't think he will because I think there's usually someone like that, and that person usually stays in quite a long time, unfortunately. So at number 12, we have the other person who was up for eviction, Aaron. And, well, it's not that I hate Aaron, I just don't really have a reason to like him yet. Like, from what I've seen, he seems a bit arrogant. I don't really like some of the things that he said to Rebecca about guys being quite arrogant. To be honest, I think that was Aaron that said that. Yeah, it was. I think, to be honest, that kind of sours people's opinions of men a bit, and I just don't like him very much. He doesn't really appeal to me. Number 11 is someone. It's a bit surprising because this is someone I liked when she first went in, and I don't like her that much now, and that's Rebecca. When she first went in, I thought, wow, this girl is quite cool because like she had some ideals that were quite similar to my own. She just seemed like quite a cool customer, but now I don't like her that much because she seems to be playing games with some of the guys, and she might work her way back into my good books at some time, but I'm not sure, so I'm a bit wary of Rebecca at the moment. Number 10, another person who I'm not really sure about. I actually quite like. I just don't like him as much as some of the others, and that's Anton. I like some of his conversations with Arden. He seems like quite a nice chap, but I don't really have any reason to rate him very high on my list, so that's the only reason I put Anton there. Number 9, Maisie. She seems nice, but nothing special so far. Again, I might change my opinion over the week, so please stay tuned on these. Number 8 is Heaven. Heaven is an interesting one because I think her heart's in the right place, but she has serious issues. Like when she was fighting with Faye and Louise, I was like, whoa. I was like, she's got some issues, man. I think she's probably quite insecure. I think that's probably why she's so kind of big and so defensive all the time. I think she's probably a bit insecure, but it'll be interesting to see where this process takes her. I don't think she's going to win, but yeah. At number 7 is Louise. Now, Louise is the cousin of my friend, so I have to say something nice about her. I know, she just seems quite friendly. Again, another Maisie, really. Like, nothing... Like, we haven't really seen anything that great from her, but we certainly haven't seen anything bad, so who knows what's going to happen with her. Number 6, Jay. Jay, again, someone... I don't think we've really seen Jay that much, but what we have seen has been really, really positive, and he didn't get any... He was one of only 2 people who didn't get any nominations this week, so that can... He must be doing something right. Number 5 is Mark. Now, Mark is just bonkers. That's all I can say. He was the first person in, and the first thing he said to Maisie was the second person in. Like, when she came in, he was like, there's a bath over there that's shaped just like an egg. So he's bonkers, and he's probably going to win it. I hope he does win it, actually. Well, I don't hope he does win. I hope the person who's number 1 will win, but out of all the people I think are likely to win, he's the one that I would probably say I'd like if they won. Number 4 is another surprising one because I didn't think I'd rate her that highly. It's Alex, by the way. I didn't think I'd rate her that highly. Mainly because she works at McDonald's and I despise McDonald's. But I think it was the walking task when she had to walk 2 miles around the house. I thought, wow, she's got some commitment and I do quite like her. And I like how loyal she was to her friends and trying to get them these treats and stuff. And she walked 3 miles and she only had to walk 2. It was quite cool. Number 3 is Tom. He's probably the one who reminds me the most of myself because he's just a nutter and so am I. I think that Tom's attitude to life is quite similar to my own, really. Number 2 is Arden. Again, I'm not sure why I like him. It's just from when he went in, I just got a bit of a positive vibe from him. A lot of these people you've probably noticed, I don't really have any reasons for. It's just people I've got vibes from. And I've got quite a positive vibe from Arden, so I quite like Arden. And at number 1, if you've been looking through the housemates, you'll know who the only person is left. So this is obviously the person I want to win, my favourite person in the house so far. She's a wrestler, and I just think she's a really nice girl, and that's Faye. And at the moment, Faye is my favourite because she just seems like such a nice person, and she hated nominating. And she sorted out the argument with Heaven, and I just really like Faye. So if you'd like to leave some kind of comment or something to let me know what you think of these housemates, then yeah, please do let me know. And I'll be back next Saturday with my next video blog because I'm going to be doing them in video format for the whole time that Big Brother's on. So I hope you enjoyed my first one. Thanks.